Hello everyone, it's Louise here from Crazy Borgies. I hope you're all well and fine on this beautiful July day. Today's video I am going to be doing this little bear, and he's quite a big bear, so yeah, I think we should just hop straight into the video. This one was gifted to me by diychoose. I think at the time gifting it to me, it was on the website for about $13.59, I think. Anyway, I will link it in the video description box. As you can see, we've got a big bag of red ABs. That's the colour. It does come in different variations of colours, this bear, but I chose red. And there we go. It was $13.39 on diychoose's website. So thank you to them for gifting me this product to review. So we get the standard kit with it. And then we get the lovely tube of B7000. Yes. Now, I was really excited to start this bear. I was going to start him yesterday, but things just didn't go with me yesterday, you know, for starting this. So I had no choice but to start him this morning. Now, bearing in mind, Saturday morning, all the kids are at home. There's a lot going on. But I really wanted to make a start on him because, as I said, I was unsure about how much time it was going to take me and what was going to happen, etc. So anyway, I decided after looking at him to start off with his head, his ear in particular, because I thought, looking at him, that appears to be the largest part is his head. So let's do the largest part first. Yeah, as you will see as I progress through the video, it didn't quite go to plan. But anyway, so I'm going to show a little bit of me diamond painting Mr. Bear in real time and a little bit of me hyperlapsing, because it's a long process, guys. Very long, okay? So I'm just adjusting my camera here, and yeah, things already flying. But there we go. So we're off and we're starting on the first little ear of Mr. Bear. So as you can see, I started off single placing. I don't know what I was thinking. Why was I thinking I could single place this bear and get it done relatively quickly? No. But anyway, I started off single placing because I do the majority of my diamond painting single placing. I'm not that great at multi-placing. I don't know why. It just doesn't seem to work well for me. The most I can multi-place is a free placer at the very most. And this particular product is probably one that I would say you'd need to multi-place on, because if you single place like me, you'll be there, yeah, a long time, as I was. So back to the single placing. It's quite tedious as well when you're single placing the same colour over and over again and having to apply the glue as well. So this particular glue, this B7000 glue, it dries very quickly. So it's not like you can spread a lot on at a time, because then you'd have to rush to get the diamonds on. That would be a mistake, because obviously you want your diamonds to be in the correct position, etc. And you want to be able to move them. So you can only do a small amount at a time with this glue, which is a bit of a downside, if I'm honest with you. But Once it dries, it is like cement. You are not going to be able to move those diamonds. I mean, if you gave it a real good tug, you'd probably be able to get them off, but you wouldn't want to. Trust me, you just wouldn't want to. Anyway, I've also forgotten to say my intro, so please like, subscribe, share if you have not done so already, and hit the little notification bell, which will notify you of my future video uploads, and follow me on TikTok and Instagram, which is Crazy Borgie's Diamond Art. So, yeah, these bears are sweet, they're cute, but they're very long to do. They're not for, yeah, for someone who likes quick, simple projects, for sure, because it's not. It's an ornamental bear, and like most ornaments, they take time. They take time, guys. So if you up for the challenge, then yes, go for it. If you don't want a challenge, then don't go for it, because it is a challenge. It is. Right, so I'm going to hyperlapse it now because, yeah, this went on for a good 45 minutes, me just trying to do his one ear. So I think to save your sanity and mine, a hyperlapse is a must, because it is a very long drawn out process. So I'm just going to zoom you in. There, that's a bit better. So I was just trying to still single place and free place, and the glue was getting stuck to the pen, and then the diamond wouldn't get off the pen, and it was very frustrating. It wasn't an easy process. So here I'd chosen to have a go diamond painting with my tweezers. Yeah, that didn't go down well either, so I went back to a pen, had a couple of pens on the go, and then I decided to just use the pen, a single placer pen again, and yeah, it was just a long process, guys, very long. Oh, the problem with this bear also is that because it's not a flat surface, your diamonds are never gonna lie completely straight with one another, because it's not a straight surface, is it? So there's always going to be one or two diamonds that appear to be out of place, because they're never going to lie in exact lines. So one of the ears I did actually do in lines, and it was so gappy it looked awful, so I changed my tactic of diamond painting on the other ear, where I decided that I was just going to place the diamonds as near to each other as I could to cover the white of the bear up. So yeah, that was a mistake I learned, but I was just not going to take off the diamonds and reset them again. You know, it doesn't bother me because it is the back of his ear anyway. So I also had to maneuver the bear around whilst diamond painting him, so that's tricky in itself, is continuously moving and gluing and moving, you know, it's and trying to get all the little creases like in between his chin and his neck. It's fiddly, very fiddly. And now he looks a bit like Mickey Mouse on a bad day, I guess. So but yes, you know, I'm sure once he's completed he's gonna look fabulous, and I will thoroughly enjoy looking at him, but he definitely will not be getting touched by anyone, especially after all this hard work. So here I was going back to the single placing because old habits die hard and all the rest of it. I tried multi-placing with the free placer, but I always go back to just single placing. I do apologise for occasionally going out of shot as well, but unfortunately, because I was having to move the bear around into different angles, get the glue, it was difficult to keep in frame, to say the least. And also having my children talking to me as well. So I was continuously trying to move the camera to keep up with me moving as well. It was a bit of hard work, to say the least. I would also say that when you're working into the corners of his ears and the fiddly bits, it's best to single place, because there's no way you're going to get your free placer pen down there anyway. And sometimes I was having to actually use the tweezers to help get the diamonds into the right little creases of his ears. It's a very fiddly project to do, very fiddly. I think by this time the fumes from the glue were really starting to affect me, and it was quite a wet, rainy day again in the UK, and I had to keep stopping for several breaks because it was just too much. The smell of glue, it was really overwhelming. I do use B7000 regularly anyway, but not on such a large project. It's not how can I put this? It's not something that I like to breathe in for long periods at a time, let's just say that. Being asthmatic as well, and I suffer with migraines anyway, so it's the glue really started to affect my head at this point. It does say on the back of the tube to use in well ventilated room, and I had to have all my windows open, my fan going, everything, and I still ended up with a migraine at the end of it. But such is life, that's part of crafting, isn't it? Is you've got to use these strong chemicals if you want really strong adhesive. It's the way it is. So I've got this far. I've done the back of his head. It's a bit gappy, but I'm fairly happy with it, and I think, you know, it's like anything, if you're happy with it, that's the main thing. I haven't done the front of his face yet because I was working my way round the back to the front of his face, but I have to take lots of breaks because the smell of this stuff, whew, is giving me headaches. I have to keep opening the window, I have to keep going outside, taking lots of breaks from it. So I wouldn't say that this is a quick and easy project by no means, because, you know, it's a lot of work, because, and there seems to be quite a lot of static in these drills as well. But I will keep you updated as to how I get on with him. I was going to answer my 25 questions from Diamond Painting Madness, or I think that's her name, Diamond Painting Madness, Lona, but my head is just spinning with the fumes from the glue. It's just been a lot, yeah, a lot. But as soon as I complete his face, I will let you know how I've got on. I think his face is definitely the hardest part of him. Well, I'm hoping he is. I didn't really want to take him apart, to be honest with you, because I just think if you start taking him apart, then you're going to have problems putting him back together, plus you might break a bit of him, etc. Plus you're going to have the diamonds on as well. It's just too much, so I thought I would leave him as he is and just diamond paint around him. But to say that the fumes have got to me today is an understatement, guys, to be honest with you. And after spending most of the day on it, that is as far as I have got, is that. And it's quite messy, you know. I'm learning now that you have to have wet wipe with you, so you have to keep wiping your diamond painting pen and the end of this, because if you leave the lid off, then it spills out by itself, because obviously I think there must be a bit of air pressure in there. But I've had to use several different things to diamond paint so far today. I've had to use the tweezers, which I got frustrated with, and then in the end I had to keep changing my I had to keep changing the pink stuff. I can't even remember what it's called now. The gum, the glue, not the glue, the wax, yeah, for the pen. I just had to keep changing it, because the problem is the second that you get this stuff on the tip of your pen, it starts sticking to everything. So as much as you're trying to get the diamonds down in the exact place you want them the first time round, most of the time you do have to wiggle them around, because obviously it's not a flat surface, is it? So, and then your pen touches it and then it starts drying. Then when you pick up the next few diamonds, it won't go on to the wet glue because it wants to stick to the end of the diamond painting pen. It's a challenge. I wouldn't say that this is for the faint-hearted by any means, but I'm determined to get him finished. I don't think I'm going to finish him today, because I had high hopes I'd finish him today, but my head with the fumes is just, yeah, it has. I've had to have all my windows open in my living room today because it is very strong glue as well. It has took it out of me, this glue. But anyway, I just wanted to hop on and show you that yes, I have started Mr. Bear. I haven't completed him, but he's going to get there eventually. I don't know how many sittings it's going to take me though, because I think when you're dealing with glue and chemicals that are, you know, that you're inhaling, that my parrot is inhaling as well, because I've been a bit concerned about her inhaling the fumes, because obviously I don't know if this is if the B7000 is toxic for animals or children to inhale, because it's very strong glue, very strong, and those diamonds do stick on there like cement. But Rio, where are you? She's got me worried now. There you go, she's still going, guys. She's still going. I think she's having a siesta. I think the glue has got to her head too. She's having a little sleep. But anyway, thanks for joining me for today's quick video. Sorry I didn't get to complete it, but sometimes you have to admit defeat. And I've admitted defeat today with this little guy. He's yeah, he's lovely but hard work. And I didn't even get to do his eyes or his nose. I was going to try and finish his face today, but you know, hey ho. He looks like Mickey Mouse anyway. Anyway, take care, God bless. I hope you all have a blessed remainder of your day. And if you are getting one of these big bears to diamond paint, I would suggest starting off with the smaller keyring size bear first and seeing how you find it. That's all my trashy gels over there, the staticky ones. I did try grinding them in my my little grinder there from One Day Saving, but in the end I just got fed up and I was just chucking them around. It's quite literally, guys, I tell you, the diamonds were flying everywhere. But I've still got quite a lot to work my way through, so yes. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Take care, God bless, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye for now, guys. Bye.